So hello viewers, in this section we'll be covering the aspects of the products segment of this software. So under the product segment you can see there are three tabs. One is product info, radical products and damaged products. So let's start with product info segment. In products info segment we see the list of all the products which are present in the store. Okay. Now at this point, if we want to scan if we want to search any product, we can simply scan the barcode of it. So this is the output which we get when we scan the barcode of the product. Also, if we want to make any changes on this product, like on the purchase price or on the selling price, we can simply click on the product and it would show us the complete details of the product. We can make the changes as per our need. We can change the GST slab. We can change the category from here. Okay, we can change the selling price. We can change the stock which is present in the shop. Weight of the item. This is not meant for the products which have barcode on it. This particular section, like the weight, this particular measurement is meant for the product which does not have barcode on it. Like the loose items, we simply mention the weight of it as in to identify that what is the amount of that product for per kg weight or per 0.5 kg weight or per 0.25 kg weight. I have covered this particular thing in the last video. Now we'll click on the is active, yes, no. It simply means that if we want to delete any product, we can simply click on is active, no. If we want to turn off the home delivery of any product, we can click on no from here. Also, if we want to identify a product as an open stock item, so open stock item is again the loose items. So we call the loose items will be calling the loose items as open stock items in this particular scenarios. Okay. Also there's like measure unit over here, so it can be kilogram liter. Again, this is meant for the open stock items. Alert quantity, this is meant for this is meant to for the notification to the shopkeeper when this product goes below the quantity of this particular stock goes below the quantity of 4. The shopkeeper will get notified by the system that okay, this particular product is about to finish, so that shopkeeper can reorder that product from the distributor. Again, there's like one low inventory section over here. So low inventory section is meant for the products which for which the inventory is about to finish. We have already discussed about the alert quantity feature in when we are creating a GRN. Also, we can update the alert quantity from the product info page. So this is basically meant to notify the shopkeeper that this particular product is about to finish in the store and the shopkeeper needs to reorder those items. So those list is covered over here. If you are deleting any item, that goes in inactive category over here. If we are turning the home delivery off for any items, those particular products come under this category. You can see the home delivery is off for these items which are listed over here. Again, the damage items, if we are marking the products as damage, we'll see that how we mark a product as damage. So those particular item is covered over here. So we'll go back from here, we'll go to damaged products section. So when we come on damaged product section, we simply scan the barcode of the product. So let's see the damaged products tab under the product section. So we'll click on damaged product tab. We can simply search for the product, or we can scan the barcode of the product as well. So as we search for this product, we can change the quantity as per our need. So once we have clicked on that, we can simply click on submit, and this product will fall under damaged product section. Also, we'll see one more thing. So we'll cover the billing section one time, but for the time being, let's see that how the low inventory section works. So we are executing the billing of this particular item to see that how the low inventory section of the product segment works. So now that we have executed this bill, we'll go on order history. Over here we are seeing that okay, yeah, this bill was executed, MDH garam masala 100 grams. Okay, we'll go back, we'll come on to product info section. Now that we are on the product info section, we'll simply scan the barcode of this product. We are seeing that okay, there are 2 stocks left for this item. Okay, and the alert quantity was 3, so this should show up in the low inventory section. We click on this low inventory section. Okay, over here we are seeing that okay, this item has to be reordered again in the store because there are only 2 stocks left in the store. So this is how we will be notified. Now again, under the damaged product section, we created a product, we updated a product under the damage section, that there were 2 pieces of this product which were damaged. Okay, so this is how we deal with like damaged products and low inventory. What are radical products? So radical products section, it basically means that, as you can see, like at the very top, it means that list of products which were manually added while billing or from upload page. So as a means, in a shop, whenever the item comes, if any employee is not creating the proper GRN, like GRN is the recommended way to notify the system about the purchase, but not the upload page or the billing page. You can still upload the few products from upload page, but when you are creating a GRN, you are maintaining a proper receipt that okay, when this item came and from where this item came, what was the details on the items, the tax details, the cess details. You upload all the details of that particular item when you are creating a GRN. But when you are uploading it simply from the upload product page, you don't maintain all the details, that from which distributor this particular item came, when this item came in the store. So you need to know that as a shopkeeper, as a shop owner, you should know that okay, what were the items which were uploaded from upload page, also what were the items which were uploaded, like which were simply billed from the billing page. So it means that the items were not added in the shop, in the shop's database, from either the from neither the cut करना इसके पहले का So if a shopkeeper or if a person who is on point billing, if they are simply billing the items and they haven't uploaded those items from either the uh, create grn page or upload page, then in such scenarios the shop owner should know that okay, these items were simply added while time of billing. So how we add items while time of billing means, as a shopkeeper you can turn off this option. So no, so none of your employees will be able to add these items at the time of billing. So as you can see over here on like product added at time of billing, this was turned off before I've turned it on. So when I've turned it on, it's simply gives you facility to add the item at time of billing. So not so to mention that over here we means at time of billing you can't save like all the details like GST, purchase price, and category. So you simply save the MRP, selling price, product name, and barcode of that product. So although this process eases out the billing, but it is corrupting your data. So you should never add the products from the billing page. It is never ever recommended. So if someone is doing these things, if some employee of yours is doing such thing, then you will be notified via this page that okay, this product was added from the billing page and this particular product was added from the upload page. So this is what it is meant for. So this was all for the product segment. We'll cover the billing segment in the next video, so stay tuned. Thank you.